going on, guys? My name is Michael Emery. You might know me as EmeryReigns or Rojiku. It's been over a decade now that I've been competing, commentating, and creating content for the Dead or Alive series. A lot of people consider me to be one of the most passionate Dead or Alive players of all time. Even to this day, a lot of people ask me, yo, Emery, why do you still create content for a dying series? Why do you not just move on to Tekken full time or move on to Street Fighter full time? And
Pink Summer Carnival 2023. Pink, the most spectacular show.
Something about that fucking game, man. There's something about outplaying your opponent in a way that you can't outplay them in other fighting games, and it just always keeps me coming back. Street Fighter 6 just recently came out. Virtual Fighter Ultimate Showdown recently came out. Tekken 8's on the horizon, going to be dropping soon. And while I'm going to be playing all of those games because I'm not just a fighting game player, but I am a content creator as well, I still have hope that the Dead or Alive series is still going to return. The Dead or Alive series has kind of been at a halt since Dead or Alive 6 released back in 2019. And then when Team Ninja announced officially that they're not going to be supporting the game anymore after just a few updates, a lot of us were kind of just left like damn, man, our fucking favorite game is just not gaming at this moment, I guess you would say. I'm not making this video to talk about the current state of Dead or Alive. I feel like that's kind of a conversation that's kind of overdone at this point. You know what I mean? We kind of understand that the game isn't really doing anything right now, but I really want to talk about the life of this game and what got me into it. The first fighting game I've ever played in my entire life was Dead or Alive. The first time I ever put my hands on a Dead or Alive game was back in 2000. A friend of mine, Tavian, and his friend Justin, I believe his name was, came over our house, and they had Dead or Alive 2 for the Dreamcast. The game just did something that I've never seen before. You know what I mean? I had played video games. Obviously, I was about 6 or 7 at this time. I know that seems young to play games for a lot of people, but I always have been, gaming has always been in my family. You know what I mean? So gaming was always there. We didn't always have the newest consoles. When Tavian brought over Dead or Alive 2 and we got a chance to play it, it was like, man, this shit is way better than anything we've ever played. And keep in mind, we're talking about, we still have like a PS1. We didn't have the Dreamcast yet. So looking at Dead or Alive 2, it really truly was a revolutionary game. But to take you guys back to even before my first experience with Dead or Alive, I want to talk about all of my experiences with the game. So Dead or Alive 1. The first time I ever played Dead or Alive 1 was actually after Dead or Alive 2. I actually went back and started to try to find and collect every single game in the Dead or Alive series. Now, a lot of guys are going to hate me for this, but I really didn't love Dead or Alive 1. So I can kind of admit that I have an obsession kind of with Dead or Alive 2. Like, I believe it's just one of the greatest fighting games ever made. Not to say that Dead or Alive 1 is a bad game in any way, but it just didn't quite appeal to me like Dead or Alive 2 did. So after we got to play Dead or Alive 2, obviously, again, we didn't have a Dreamcast, so I had to resort to what we currently had. We had a PlayStation 1. So the only game that was even out on the PS1 that I could relate to Dead or Alive 2 was Dead or Alive 1. So I went to the game store. It was Funko Land at the time. And I'll never forget I bought Dead or Alive 1, and I had bought Tekken 3. This was the first time I'd ever touched Tekken 3 as well. So playing them both side by side, you can clearly see Tekken 3 just had a certain level of advancement that Dead or Alive 1 didn't possess. Not to say I prefer Tekken 3 over Dead or Alive 2, or Dead or Alive as a whole, but you guys can understand, if you guys played Tekken 3 and Dead or Alive 1, you can clearly see there's a big, okay, this game is just, it's just a little better, you know? Not to say there's anything wrong with Dead or Alive 1, it just happens to not be my favorite in the series. Shout out to Dead or Alive 1. Now, moving on to Dead or Alive 2.
You couldn't be.
My cousin actually ended up getting Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast, and me and my brothers used to always go over his house and love to play this game. And it's crazy because like combos and like juggles and fighting games were something that's considered to be a little more advanced, but combos were things that we ended up picking up pretty quickly. Playing so much of the game, eventually you're going to start to realize that, wait a minute, if I hit this button this way to do that, this is going to happen. If I hit this button after I do all that, I might be able to connect this combo. So then you start to really realize that, wait a minute, there's more to these games than just mashing buttons. You can actually chain together combos, and then understanding the stun system, it's like, wait a minute, there's a lot going on here. Something about the hit sparks in Tekken 3 kind of sent me the wrong way, because when I went to go play Dead or Alive 2, I'm like, man, there's so much realism in this game. Like when you hit people, it's like you can feel it. And not to say Tekken 3 at all is a bad game. It's one of the greatest fighting games of all time. But stacked up against Tekken 3, Dead or Alive 2 was just outshine that game in every way possible. So then I just became a cult Dead or Alive player from Dead or Alive 2 on.
Welcome to the Quick Start Guide for setting up your...
So then we have Dead or Alive 3. Dead or Alive 3 at the time was the first home version of a modernized Dead or Alive that we possessed in my family. So my brother ended up getting an Xbox back in 2001, I believe it came out. And Dead or Alive 3 came out, I want to say it was a launch title or shortly after, but we always possessed DOA 3. We always had the game from the beginning. The hours that we dumped into that game, just versing each other, learning combos, whatever it was, Dead or Alive 3 was the shit. However, it still is not better than Dead or Alive 2. I'm sorry. Dead or Alive 3, however, allowed us to play DOA at home and not have to play Dead or Alive 1. Dead or Alive 3 is also the first Dead or Alive that had Hayate as a playable character. So you can bet your ass I was grinding on DOA 3. So then we move on to Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate that came out on the original Xbox as well. Now, this game here is probably my favorite Dead or Alive game of all time. And it's regarded as one of the greatest Dead or Alive games of all time by many people in the DOA community and outside as well. It was the first Dead or Alive game that had online capability. You could go online and get your rank. You know, trying to become a double S rank was like the prestigious rank to have. And I never forget when Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate dropped, I was only about 9, 10 years old. So here I am, a young man online fighting against these great players. And I'm just like, wow, the level of play compared to my brothers was so much higher, but it forced me to learn. I got into the lobby with these two S rank players and I'm watching them play and I'm like, wow, like not only are these guys doing new combos and things I've never seen before, they have to have the same love for this game that I do because look how good they are at it. And here I am doing my little, my little down forward kick into punch, punch, punch combos with iron thinking I'm doing something. It's like, oh yeah, they ain't ready for these fucking combos. And these dudes are doing like 15 hit combos with slip stuns and fuzzy guard. And I'm like, I want to be like those guys. Yeah. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, man. Without that game, I definitely would not have the fond memories of the series that I do have because there were so many things that Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate did for the game. So then if you fast forward a little bit later, you have Dead or Alive 4.
Get ready, fight!
DOA 4 actually, I look at it like DOA 2 Ultimate's big brother, if that makes any sense. The time period in which they released was very close. We didn't have an Xbox 360 for quite some time. 360 came out at the end of 2005, I believe, or early 2006, in that time period. And I know DOA 4 was damn near a launch title. And I'll never forget the first time I'd ever seen a commercial for a Dead or Alive game on TV. There were actually TV spots for the game. My cousin, shout out to my cousin, ended up copping an Xbox 360 when it first came out. My cousin was a big Dead or Alive fan as well at the time, so we used to go to his house and play DOA 4 as much as possible. The feeling of the game compared to Dead or Alive 2 and 3 and 1. And again, I was still very young at this moment. I might have been like 12 years old. DOA 4 just felt and looked so different. It looked so realistic. And then you look at how much power the 360 must have possessed to be able to make a game look as good as Dead or Alive 4. So DOA 4 is an interesting game for me because this is the first time I'd ever got introduced to esports. Dead or Alive 4 not only was the first game that I actually observed esports being involved with a video game before, but it was the first time I'd ever seen DOA at this caliber, at this level. You know, seeing guys that I'm really good friends with now playing in the championship gaming series, like, Perfect Legend, Master. Seeing guys that I used to idolize playing my favorite game on TV, rest in peace Ninja CW, competing in this game, and they were fucking good. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this game is bigger than I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing Dead or Alive on television, guys. Like not a YouTube video. Seeing this game being played on national television was some shit for me. I'm looking at my brother. I'm like, how are they doing this? Like, what did they do to get here? Like I was such a young kid, and I gotta say, man, it was mind blowing. Like these guys were really on television playing Dead or Alive, and that sounds crazy to come out of my mouth because I just don't think we're ever gonna see that again. A game that I love so much that I never would have thought would be at this caliber was really inspirational to me because I'm like, man, maybe one day as a 12-year-old kid looking up at the TV, maybe one day I'll be able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Your luck just ran out.
Dead or Alive 4, definitely one of the biggest games in the series for sure. Being a launch title for the 360, obviously everyone
It'll clear like
probably
kiss
who
my
had a
ass, bro.
360 at that time probably bought Dead or Alive 4 and played it. Not to mention, think about the time period we're in. Xbox 360 dropping, Halo 3 coming out shortly after. They had a Spartan in the game with an entire Halo themed stage. So imagine what that did for Dead or Alive at the time. People were buying DOA 4 just to play with Spartan. To this day, there's just something about Dead or Alive 4 that when I turn it on, I just feel like, man, this shit is peak. Not in a literal sense of gameplay, because there's a lot of issues with the gameplay of Dead or Alive 4. This was Dead or Alive at its peak, and it's unfortunate that I really truly believe we're never going to get the game to be at that level again. But I'm not going to fucking stop until we try to at least do the best we can. So that's why I still make the content that I do. That's why I still make the videos that I do. Not to say it's ever going to be on the same scale, but I hope that the love that I have for this series and the love that I have for this game is something that's very apparent and something that you guys can see and feel in everything that I say about this game. And while it's just a video game to some people, and while people have moved on to other games, including myself, partially I play a little Street Fighter now, Tekken, whatever, it's just not Dead or Alive. Just not Dead or Alive. So after Dead or Alive 4 released in 2005, Itagaki left Team Ninja due to some kind of beef they were having over Ninja Gaiden. I believe there was something about some kind of money not getting given to the right person. I didn't really look too much into it. All I knew was Itagaki left the company. Clearly, you can understand how that's directly going to affect Dead or Alive. We got nothing. Like, there was no news or anything for the Dead or Alive series for quite some time. And to be completely honest with you guys, it kind of felt like Dead or Alive was dead. Then, Dead or Alive Dimensions got announced. Now, Dead or Alive Dimensions isn't really a game that I particularly spent a lot of time playing, only solely because of the fact that you had to have a 3DS at the time to play it. And as much as I love the Dead or Alive series, I couldn't justify buying a 3DS for one game, especially because being a poor kid, you can't really go to your mom and be like, oh, mom, I want a 3DS to play one game. She's not going to have that. So Dead or Alive Dimensions wasn't a game that I got to play until later. But definitely a pioneer game in its own way. There weren't really many games on the 3DS doing what Dead or Alive was doing with an entire fleshed out cast. They had Metroid crossovers in the game. They had online capabilities as well. And it was the first time that we'd ever seen Dead or Alive on a mobile console. This is probably the Dead or Alive game that made me EmeryReigns. Dead or Alive 5 was the game that gave me my identity as a DOA player. This is the game that made me who all of you guys are watching right now. If it wasn't for Dead or Alive 5, I wouldn't be EmeryReigns. When it comes to my identity in fighting games, I don't think that there's ever going to be a time where I'm going to have the passion, the drive, to compete, and to understand a game at the level that I understood and understand Dead or Alive 5. One day I was sitting there, and it was at the point where we thought that there were no more Dead or Alive games coming out. This was 2011, and this trailer dropped for Dead or Alive 5. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, to see my characters come back again in a more dramatized view back in 2012 and 2011. The last thing we had seen was DOA Dimensions and Dead or Alive 4. And we never thought Dead or Alive was coming back at this point. Even on the back of the DOA Dimensions case, it says one last fight or some shit like that. So we thought it was donezo. Dead or Alive 5 is also the first game I ever went to a tournament for. I went to my first tournament back in 2013, and it was a summer jam in Philly. I didn't do too bad, actually. I'm pretty proud of myself for how I played. I think I went like 2-2 or something like that. Getting used to playing offline and dealing with the, monitor lag. I'm used to playing on a big, giant 100-inch TV. I didn't know that playing on different TV sizes and different monitors with different latency even existed. I didn't understand any of those concepts yet. I didn't understand frame data until I played Dead or Alive 5. I didn't understand what punishment was until Dead or Alive 5. I was doing it. I was throwing after the moves I knew you had to throw after back in DOA 4, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand the numbers behind the game. Because as you guys know, frame data was not in Dead or Alive until Dead or Alive 5. So needless to say, this was the game that I put the most time into. Across every console I've played it on, across every version of Dead or Alive. You had Dead or Alive 5 Vanilla. You had Dead or Alive 5 Plus on the PS Vita. You had Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, and you had Last Round. Each one of those games outside of DOA 5 Plus had different balance things that made them different. And every single time a new version of it came out, you had to learn how to play DOA 5 pretty much all over again because the entire game changed. Dead or Alive 5 was also the first game that I had become a commentator for. I held an online event for 2.5 years called First to Five Friday. I had a lot of top players coming, competing every week, giving out little small cash prizes, doing what I could for the game. And a lot of you guys might remember the time period that I was hosting events for DOA very consistently. So needless to say, I've put my work in for this game. And I'm very, very, very happy with what I've achieved in the Dead or Alive series.
Depression. Guess what? I'm going.
This leaves us with Dead or Alive 6, the current and last released version of our game. Dead or Alive 6 for me broke my heart. And the reasoning behind that is because I knew what the game could have been. Seeing Tekken 8, seeing Street Fighter 6, seeing all these great fighting games that are coming out and they're going to continue to come out, and feeling like this game that I've invested a good portion of my adult life and all of my teenage life into is just sitting here dead in the water. And I feel as if the game is going to return. I don't feel as if Dead or Alive is finished. People ask me all the time, do I think the game is going to come back? Do I think the game is going to be dead forever? I don't think the Team Ninja is going to particularly sit around and watch these other IPs just steal from the series. I love Tekken. You guys know that. But we're not going to sit here and act like Tekken 8, half of the ideas and the mechanics in the game, they're not taking from Dead or Alive. The game looks like Dead or Alive's fucking cousin, okay? So I believe that even though DOA 6 wasn't very well received by anybody, I believe that there's still room for us to grow as a game and as a community, and I feel like there's love there for this game that's never going to go anywhere. And because of that, I feel like we are going to see another Dead or Alive game. When? I don't know, but I think it's going to come. I hope it's going to come. Dead or Alive 6 had an interesting lifespan for me because Dead or Alive 6 was the first game that allowed me to work for Team Ninja in a professional standpoint. Working directly with Tom Lee, Master, Shade Swift Eye, getting paychecks with my name on it that has Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo at the top. You know, getting flown out and feeling like, man, like all the work that I've done for this game has truly, truly paid off. Like to really work for something, to really want something, and to get it. It's like having this 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 want to accomplish something that you might not ever think will happen, and then you get it. So Dead or Alive 6 for me, this is gonna sound insane to you guys, but I actually love Dead or Alive 6. Not as a game. I don't like the game, but I love what Dead or Alive 6 did for me. It allowed my voice to be heard. It allowed my knowledge of the game to be heard, my personality to be heard. And even though there's some haters, there's always going to be haters with everything we do in life. I know for sure that I will always be cemented in time as one of the best people to ever put on a headset and talk about this game. I know that forever, I'll always be one of the most recognizable people that ever played this game. My goal was always never to be the best, but to be one of the best. My goal was never to be this crazy big legend, but to just be a legend. And even though some people will look at this video and probably say, man, this guy's doing all this for this dead fucking stupid game. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, I love this fucking game, man. Yeah. I think DOA is going to come back. I hope it does.
Look around. The world is changing fast. And while some people hang on to the way things have always been,
Yo, can y'all hear me and all that? Get all the stuff out the way. What's good with y'all? Hope y'all doing well. Can y'all hear me? Everybody can hear me out there good? My setup is a little different than it usually is. What's going on, Vanguard? What up, brother? Yo, we back from Japan. We back from Japan. That was a whole journey that I gotta talk about. Japan was a journey. Try something new. Not necessarily. I just haven't. My setup is kind of like all over the place because I've been in Japan. So, I want to show you guys my game collection first. Let me turn this light on. Too bright? Yeah. Excuse me. Too bright or what? No need to pretend. She like a little bit of jam. I'm looking for the camera for this. Elgato camera hub. No, I don't want that. Okay, we're gonna bring the shutter down, right? Bring the shutter speed down. ISO. That looks a little better. We can bring the shutter up a little bit. I think that looks a little better than how we had it. We ain't gonna really worry too much about getting it perfect right now. See the thing about you. Yo, did you guys like my retrospective? I really worked my ass off on that retrospective, man. Like, not literally like it took me like months, but like I only had 3 days to edit the retrospective. I had a lot of stuff happen in the last week, and I had to make that whole retrospective super fast. How's that? Good? Yo, J-Song, what's good, bruh? I want to show you my game collection that I just got from Japan, man. I don't know. Here we go. All right. Let's check this out, man. I'm going to show y'all what I got, man. Bro, they play ads. Yo, YouTube can... Alright, so I want to show y'all the goods. I'm gonna show y'all the goods. And fucking DOA 3.1. Come on, man. You know I wasn't going to Japan without getting no fucking 3.1, man. Come on, man. Fuck, man. Man. Now, I also wasn't going to Japan without getting some Street Fighter 6 chips. You know what I'm saying? Put my chips right here, too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know we had to cap that SC2. So you guys are probably wondering what I'm missing from my 3D collection. I'm only missing 2 games from my 3D collection. Tekken 4 and Virtua Fighter 4. And Soul Calibur 3. Fuck! And Soul Calibur 4. Oh, I'm missing some games. So my goal is to get one version. This song is fucking killing me. Shut up. My goal is to get one version of each 3D fighter, like DOA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Dimensions, whatever. I don't need like every version of every game. I don't have Tekken 4, I don't have Soul Calibur 4, I don't have BF4, and I don't have Tekken 4. That's it. Tekken 4 is Soul Calibur 4. What did I say? Tekken. Damn it, I'm missing another game. Yeah. I'm missing Soul Calibur 4, Tekken 4, and the other game. Soul Calibur 3. I'm missing 3 games. I'm missing KOF, Maximum Impact. I don't count that game, bro, because KOF is still a 2D fighting game. They tried some 3D shit. I don't consider Street Fighter Cross Tekken a Tekken game just because it was Cross Tekken. I'm not giving that game Cross 3D. That's a fucking 2D IP, bro. That was not no 3D. It was a 3D fighting game, but it was not, bro. You know what I'm saying? That game is not an original 3D fighting game. It's a version of KOF that just happens to be 2D. 3D. The game's formula doesn't run on 3D. You know what I'm saying? Just like if they made a 2D DOA and reverted back to 3D DOAs, that shit is a. Hope you guys follow. But I could collect it just for collecting, but I just don't think it's a. Soul Calibur 2. I think that's how it's. But no, I get that. But King of Fighters is a 2D fighting. You know what I'm saying? Who thinks of King of Fighters, bro, and thinks 3D? If you think that, then that's crazy, because there's only fucking how many games? What? Soul Calibur 1. Alright. You get what I'm saying? I'm really like it. Bro, the song is crazy ass song. Fighters Mega Mix? Fighters Mega Mix. Got me with Blast of Salami? Almost. I almost met with Blast of Salami. It was close, but I didn't. I almost met with Blast of Salami, but it got too close. Fighting Vipers 2. I mean, Fighting Vipers. Fighting Vipers. Right? Virtua Fighter 3 TB. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. I have every Virtua Fighter game except for 4. Just missing 4. Just missing Tekken 4, so got before we got them. Fighting Vipers 2. Very expensive. Very expensive. Lots of yen. Virtua Fighter 1. The original VF. That started it all. We wouldn't have Tekken or DOA without these guys. Shenmue 2 on the fucking Dreamcast. Bro, what? Dreamcast Shenmue 2. Virtua Fighter Kids.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tags.
God, I hate ads. Don't give me 2 in a row. You give me 2 in a row, I'll snap. Virtua Fighter Kage CG Portrait. Sounds crazy. It makes me want to just fucking take somebody's lunch in school, right? Sounds like the fucking school bully song. This is like the song of like the kid in school who's just not that cool, but he's about to go into a cool art. The bully's coming down the hallway. He's just gonna kick his ass for the first time ever, beating your ass all these years, and the song comes on. He just busts the bully's ass. Shenmue 1. Shenmue 1, bro. Come on, man. Alright, guys, be honest. How y'all feeling about the mustache, chat? Like, yo, people say they like it. I mean, hey, yo, I'm Kitty Cat. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Reigns fam. Omega Vanguard. Thank you for the 43 months, my brother. Thank you so much. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Metsu R. Jacob, my boy, bro. You told me. Yo, anybody? Yo, I'm telling you guys, when I went to Japan, guys, one of the greatest things that took place in Japan was getting more acquainted with my Steam Deck. Setting up and just eating random ramen. You know what I'm saying? Just setting up and chilling, like doing like work on the computer, whatever, and just having a Steam Deck. And having access to all of your games. I'm practicing Street Fighter, Tekken, DOA right here. Put the controller on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This right here. get yourself a little dock. You can dock it up to anything you want, and the dock has ports for USB-C. You can get a mouse, you can get a keyboard, and this has a desktop mode you can switch to. You can get Windows on it. I'm telling you right now, if I didn't sell you one of this motherfucker just now, go get one. Especially for the price you're gonna pay for it compared to like a computer. You're good with having like a more low-end computer, but you can take it anywhere you want and dock it with no lag. You can play every fighting game on it. Get that shit. You like the stash? I turned it down. It's not every song though.
Keep it quilted means you keep it the
But
best.
these gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at morning rain clouds up my window. I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Yo, how many of you guys in the chat seen my retrospective, man? How many of y'all seen that retrospective and got a little emotional from that? How many of y'all was like, yo, this man Emery can really make a moment? You know what I'm saying? He can really make a moment. That's gonna be a forever thing. That little retrospective is gonna go down in history. People will forever. If there's a DOA 12, EmeryReigns retrospective will always be there. They're gonna be like, man, this guy really loved this fucking game, didn't he? Hit up a fucking monument up in the fucking building, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I should have a monument in fucking Team Ninja headquarters. I think I earned that shit. You don't really think you earn a lot of things in life when you really truly say like you feel like you've earned that for the sacrifices I made for that. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, stop! I'm Guys, I'm so sorry. I had some family shit I had to attend to just now. I'm so sorry. But anyways, yeah. So I already did the the gaming thing. So I got a little bit to game. So what do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see some fighting game stuff? Y'all want some Street Fighter, some Dead or Alive, some Tekken? Y'all want some retro gaming? We don't have a lot of time, so I don't really want to get into too retro right now. It's like, you know, yeah. So, all right, yeah, man. Speaking of Tekken, how do you feel about 8? Um, I don't know. I mean, Tekken 8 is Tekken 8. You know what I'm saying? Tekken 8 is Tekken 8. Um, it's a cool game. I'm definitely not like I'm definitely not like I'm definitely not like losing my mind over it, but it's gonna be cool to see. Definitely gonna be cool to see. Okay. But no, Lars, you know what's gonna be surprising to you guys? I'm not gonna play Lars in Tekken 8. I purposely made it a mission to master Raven because I have a thing where I want to use like a ninja in every game. And Street Fighter doesn't actively have like a ninja that I can really consider a ninja, so you know. So do you guys want to see some Street Fighter? I can play some Street Fighter. I can play some Tekken. I can play some Resident Evil 4, 5, no 4. I can play some Dead or Alive. I mean, somebody would have to play Dead or Alive. I can play some DOA 5. You want to play some Street Fighter 6? I haven't played a lot of Street Fighter 6, bro, so go easy on me. I have not been playing. But I'm still going to try my best to sweat against you, so take it easy on me, bro. I have not played Street Fighter, but I'm going to try my best to put up a fight. I feel like Street Fighter is like one of those games that I don't take serious at all. So like I can just play it and it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I know enough about it to the point where I know what's going on, but I don't need to play it outside of that. I don't really have a desire, honestly, to play it outside of that. It's like I don't care to be a good Street Fighter player. And the reason why I don't care to be a good Street Fighter player is because I know my lane and I see these fucking great Street Fighter players on YouTube and I'm like I could probably be somewhat okay at this game, like not anywhere near as good as them, but I could probably be good. But imagine the time that would cost, and then imagine me just playing it casually and not having to worry about that. So yeah, I just, kind of just don't really care about Street Fighter on that level. Hopefully that was a long soliloquy that made sense to you guys. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Ain't too proud to beg and plead, but you're simply, I don't mind because you mean that much to me. Don't leave me. Yeah. Because I'm the type of dude to fight you, dude. Fight you too. Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't need to know why are you. Yo, Crapper, what the fuck is up, man? Yo, Crapper, what's up, man? Hey, yo, Crapper, keep it 100, bro. What you think of that retrospective, my brother?
Street Fighter 6.
What you think of that retrospective, my brother? Did you watch it or not? Alright, guys, I don't have no webcam right now. Oh, you watched it twice, man. That's great. People say they watch my shit twice. That's a blessing. It's like a lesson. I've never had someone who loved me like you do, the way you do. So lonely before I finally found what I've been looking for. to believe I could see. Yeah.
Street Fighter
You
6.
know about that High School Musical? Always there beside me. Yeah. Thought I was alone with no one to hold. Yeah. But you were always there beside me. I'm trying to charge this controller. Yeah. Want you to know that I've never had someone love me like you do. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my controller right now. Only before I've been looking for. No.
Street Fighter 6.
No one to hold, but you were always beside me. These feelings like no other. Yeah, I want you to know. Yo, Crapo, you a Street Fighter player, my brother? Oh, fuck, this cool throat. We gonna find out. We gonna. Here? Yo, Crapo, Lady T, you guys for the subs, man. You guys are so nice, man. Like, I don't know where I would be without your fucking people. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much, man. Yo, Phantom, congratulations, brother. I hope that goes well for you, man. Keep me in the loop of all that. But nah, for real, though. Thank y'all for them fucking subscriptions, man. You guys are fucking awesome, man. Can't fucking stress that enough if I fucking offend you. I don't give a fuck. Well, that's about the cool word. Guys, I'm just trying to find my wire. I'm not trying to like. Can't find a wire to play this. It seems to be my issue most of the time. Alright. Let me go get this wire, because I know where there's a wire. I really wish I didn't have to fucking go and get this wire. Like nobody. Want you to know. Yo, Jen, what's good? And I've never had someone that know me like you do. No one like you. So lonely before I finally found. Yeah, my name is what I've been looking for. Do. This is my lucky headset, low-key, guys. I'll probably never get another headset. Yo, I have no fucking sound, man. Like, what the fuck is up, man? Yo, I didn't ask you to connect to that. I didn't ask you to connect to that. I didn't ask you to connect to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted you to connect to that, I would have asked you to connect to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you talk to your computer and shit, you like, yo, I didn't tell you to, like, you didn't get a command to connect to that. You know what I'm saying? You got to command the computer to do some shit. It's hard to believe that I'm playing Street Fighter fucking 6. Thought I was alone till they took my phone. And they were always there beside me. I'm talking about the people that jumped me in my dream last night and took my phone. These feelings like no other. I'm gonna get this diamond, bro. I wish I was diamond, bro. I'm like a gold 5, bro. I'm booty. I am so booty, and I was on you. Is this shit plugging out on me? Oh nah, this wire's butt, bro. If I even move this controller, if I move this controller doing a combo, oh nah, this ain't gonna work. Alright, back to Xbox Pad. Back to Xbox Pad. So fucking exciting. So fucking exciting to play this game on Xbox. Fucking Pad. Yeah, yeah. My name is Reigns and I bring the pain. I'm like Bane when I hit you with the fucking flames. I'm so hot though, because you not though. Run up on the spot though, hit you with a clock co. Little bitch though, end up in the ditch yo. Talking all that motherfucking shit though. You ain't rich yo. You a small, you a little dude. You ain't a tall one. I'ma hit you with the. Yo, Diana about to drop on some soon shit. I think guys. I think Diana's happening. I think Diana's gonna happen soon. Yo, is this controller disconnecting too? Like, is this controller disconnecting too? Okay, this wire. Guys, like, you know what I'm really losing my mind about? Playing games on computer is impossible, bro. Like, finding a wire that works or like whatever the case is, bro. It's like, dude, I'm so sick of this, man. Oh my god, and when your computer doesn't support Bluetooth, bro, it's just like hell, bro. When your controller doesn't support Bluetooth. It's really just an inconvenience in my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not fucking fun, bro. Like, and now I have to play with a PS5 pad. They're gonna fucking make me use a fucking PS5 pad. And I'm not gonna be able to play any games because they decided that the only controller they're gonna fucking have on PS5 is the one that they designed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really gonna have to use a PS5 controller to play a fucking fight game. And I was really hoping that I wasn't gonna have to fucking shoot myself in the foot today, but this fucking controller is gonna make me shoot myself in the fucking foot today. I'm telling you right now. I didn't plan on this, bro. Like, I didn't plan on what's about to happen. I thought I was gonna at least be able to fucking play the game. But this shit is not gonna happen, bro. Terrible controller. Terrible controller. One of the worst, easily. One of the worst. This shit not even 24. What's up, man? Like, what's up? What's up, man? Like, why's that squished ass Elgato screen there? Look at that fucking shit, man. That shit looks terrible. I don't know. Rashid is out, man. Look, Rashid, bro, is cool, but I tried to play with that character because I wanted to pick him up. Bro, that's a really hard character. Like, for me, that 2D character has a lot to him for him to just be a 2D character. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of levels to that character. Is this controller going to work on this game? Bro, what is up, man? Why don't y'all want me to just play today? Like, why y'all trying to stop me from playing the game today? Why can't I play?
Street Fighter 6.
I was about to be like, bro, like, why are you doing this to me today? Why can't I just play the game? Cause I don't know. Bro, DJ is in depth, bro. Bro, is this controller disconnected? I don't know what's up. I don't fucking know what's going on. I really don't. This controller is just disconnected. Like, bro, this is really bothering me. Really bothering me. Controller just disconnected. No reason to. Fire up shit. Hey, bro, I just want to play that. I just want to play the game. I just want to play a game. I'm gonna try one more USB-C cord, man. I'm gonna try one more USB-C cord, guys, and then I'm gonna get off this shit. I'm gonna fucking stop it. Stop this shit. Ground. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop this shit. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop this shit. This is the last fucking wire I'm trying. I will not try another one. You better fucking work, bro. If you short out on me, if you fucking give me any problems, man, I swear to you, bro, you will not exist anymore. Yeah, I'm talking to a controller, guys. If this thing gives me any kind of issues that are inconveniencing to me in my life, I'm gonna stop it. You're revving what up? I'm gonna stop this controller from the ground, brother. I'm just praying that I don't have to do it. Yeah.
Practice, training.
You don't even wanna know. I've been some places that you don't even wanna go. You kinda slow though. Hit you with the slow mo like DOA. When I hit you in the I make it rain like God. Oh my God. Oh, you got invitations for me, my boy? Damn, bro. Like I haven't even played the game. Like I haven't played Street Fighter in quite some time. Like, can I breathe? Can I breathe? Like a brother just trying to like breathe. Bro is a. Oh, you a platinum rank. You're a platinum rank. You're a platinum rank. You're a sweat. You're a platinum. That means you're a sweat. Because you passed mine.
Here comes a new challenger.
So that means I'm gonna have to throw a lot of fireballs. I'm gonna have to play really cheap. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to really outplay this guy right now. Because he's a platinum rank and I don't know how to fight this chick for real. I just jump sometimes and sometimes I don't. And this man's shaking his head. That's how you know somebody's a sweat, when they shake their head at the...
Round one.
Like... What the... Hello? That's not what I did. Come on, wake up, boy. No! Alright, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna get up the backdash. What? Level 2 one? Alright, so I don't know this match.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, nice teleport. That was sick. Ooh, she's got it. Ooh, she got a scholarly too. Overhead. That was sick. That was pretty good. So we're not starting all very strong. A lot of it comes down to just being fundamental. So right now we have to play a little slow. We have to look at what's hitting. Let me figure out what's hitting us, we'll be okay. We're gonna have to play a little slow. He's doing a lot of dumb shit. Oh, I just love the back. Where did he go? Oh, that was so clean. Wow, okay, that was stupid. I couldn't do that.
Round two. Fight.
Wow, that was interesting. That RNC has there's no way that's not. You did a fun. I don't know why you did it. Yeah, he's just trying to beat that. I'm pretty sure that slide is not safe.
Kimberly.
Unless it is. There's no way they get it. no way that slide is just plus.
Here comes a new challenger.
Bro, why'd you switch characters, bro? I hate when people do that. What was the reason that you switched characters? Like, I'm trying to learn how to fight this character, bro. Like, why are you gonna join with a character, bro? Let us just switch off. I wanna fight you. I don't wanna fight you. Like, I don't wanna fucking fight you with this character. Like, you're not the fucking character. Like, you're not the character. It's not over. I want to fight the fucking character you put me in. My voice is too far. My voice is... I'll bring it up. I don't want to fight your fucking thing, bro.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't fucking try to come here. That shit has armor on it. I'm just gonna jump that. Keep jumping too. Keep trying to fucking hit. There's no way you do it. I'm just spamming jump. There's no way I can get the range on that, bro. There's no way that didn't connect with this big ass hurt box, bro. Wait, how are you hitting me after this stuff? Is my... I swear my buttons ain't coming out, bro. I swear like I'm doing stuff and getting no follow-up out. That was a good throw. But that's just what's scary about singing, I guess. You can't like charge it. That's a really good option for dealing with people with Oh nah, get that shit out of here. I knew you couldn't resist this. Come in, oh, that the range is so good. I'm doing a sweep. Is my voice better now? He's just gonna keep me exposed. Yeah, it's better after it. I just always do that to set up for like a combo because you can't combo after into a lot of things. So how do you bait that? You just jump that shit? Probably something. Oh, I didn't do that! When did I fucking Tatsu? Wow! Oh no. Oh my god, I should have just... I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did not do that DP, bro. I mean, that fucking Tatsu. I don't know how I just got that. I did not do a fucking Tatsu. Like, not even a little bit. I don't know how I just got a medium Tatsu by itself. I was fucking... Bro, wow, you just press a lot of fucking buttons. I was in the middle of hitting you with a fucking move. That's the first thing you did was press the button. Jeez, why, bro? Why are you just mashing buttons no matter what I do to you? Like, bro, no matter what I do to him, he's just pressing stuff. Like, no matter what I do to him, he's pressing a button. Like, I'm in the middle of, like, hit stun, and he's still just doing stuff. Wow, bro, you really play the game? You really play the game like that? You actually just mash no matter what, bro. How are you a rank like that? There's no way you're actually like a rank like that, playing the game like that. There's no way you just mash buttons after every time you get hit in the game. There's no way. Like there's no way that's how you play the game. There's no way that's how you actually play the game. I can't believe that. Like, bro, you can't even press a button right there. Nah, bro, like, I can't believe that's actually how he plays the game. Wow, he actually plays the game like this. Bro, you actually play the... Alright, Trey, yeah, good games, bro. I'm not... Yeah. Bro, you play the game like this? This is really how you turn the game on and play it every day. You really get on here and just, no matter what, you're just mashing buttons. There's no way you made it to platinum. There's not a chance you really play Street Fighter like that. How do you get hit with a jump in and the first thing you're doing is mashing your controller? I don't even get what concept of Street Fighter you learned that from. What would make you just mash after I just hit you with a flying, jumping plus kick in the head? Why are you hitting down anything? What is the... There's no way you beat people playing like that in platinum rank, bro. You gotta be save scarving. You gotta be, bro. There's no way you're actually playing the game like that. I'm sorry, like, there's no way you played the game. You didn't block one time we were just playing. I'm literally popping you in the mouth, and you're going like this. That can't be a strategy. Because you won't stop, so that means that follows you when you go to play ranked and shit. Like, that's really how you play the game. Wow. I don't know, man. The people that taught me how to play Street Fighter don't play like that. But, I guess, I don't know.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
I did not fucking do that. How am I getting some of this stuff, man? I don't know how I'm getting some of this stuff. You can't beat me. I didn't, bro. I'm getting like random stuff I'm not doing. I didn't do an EX right there. How did I get an EX? I didn't even do that. Bro, I didn't even do that. Like, that last thing, I did not EX that. I did one kick. Yeah, I did one kick. No, I know he's a bad character. I just, like, can't believe he's playing. He plays the game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice. I didn't know how to deal with the part where you flip over. Is that like a built-in cross-up or something? Never seen a cross-up like that. He's gonna save after those records. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. You cannot do a jumping, kick, and dash forward. You just have to put
Round 2. Fight.
She gets to do that. That's like a mini block. No, I need to face it first. We could do some crazy jump and shit like sure fireball. Nigga, I knew he was just gonna do it again. Like he's just gonna run as soon as I throw the first bomb. He's gonna run into the side.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow, that went through my fireball? That's good jumping. That's you, man. Why did I think you were gonna hit the block button, man? I don't know. I thought you might have hit block, but I fucking should have known better. I should have known better than think you were gonna actually hit the block button. What am I moving though? Non-stop block. I was gonna kill you if you didn't bait that shit. You know what I've noticed with this game that's hard? I can't get level 2 to come out to save myself. When I got all of those heavy punch hit confirms, those were all level 2s. I cannot get this level 2 to come. This level 2 does not work. Jeez, you really do not fucking block. You really don't block. Look, you don't fucking block. Ever. You will never block. You really do not block.
Round 2. Fight.
Jeez. Not when you think of I don't know how I feel about that. Nice. I did down medium kick into level 3. Pretty fast. Gotta get mad. Dude, where are my DPs at? Dude, I level 3'd you, bro. You're so lucky my shit's not coming out. I don't know how I just got a Tatsu just now. Bro, guys, the PS5 controller is not meant to play fighting games with. That was a quarter circle forward kick into a level 3, and somehow the pad just gave me a fucking Tatsu. I didn't even hit that way. I didn't even go that way. The PS5 controller is not meant to play fighting games with. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. It's an inaccurate display of what's happening. Like, I did quarter circle forward kick into level 3 to kill. Why the fuck would I end that combo with medium Tatsu? Like, bro, there's no way that the game is that controller is that bad. Yeah, I don't know, Trey. I want to keep playing you, bro. We're having good matches, but I can't keep playing because of this controller right now. So when I come back again, I know I've been working on this, guys, but I've been trying to get a better controller situation. So when I come back, I'll have a better controller for y'all. We're gonna work on that. We got a lot of new stuff coming, guys. Be on the lookout for my song Diana's gonna be coming out again soon. We have a new release date for that, so be on the lookout for that. And a lot of good stuff coming to the brand and from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the retrospective. You guys need to see the retrospective, check it out. But I just want to play for a couple minutes and catch up with you guys. This is a really good catch-up stream. Expect normal streams again, like we used to, doing DOA, doing Tekken, whatever. Get ready for Tekken 8, more Street Fighter 6, more life, more love, more everything. Be on the lookout for new songs on Spotify and every major platform soon. We got a lot of good stuff coming for the brand, guys. Much love to all of you guys for supporting me and loving me and all that good shit. Have a good night, man. Be safe and stay good.